Okay, good morning again. I think the PPT is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
सर कुछ पता नहीं लग रहा है सर, क्या बोल रहे हो?
सर लैग हो रहा है सर।
विमल सर, आपकी आवाज बहुत ज्यादा लैग हो रही है, वहाँ पे शायद नेटवर्क इशू है।
गए सर शायद।
वो अभी आएंगे रीस्टार्ट।
और शिवान क्या हाल है?
बस भाई जीरे तू बता।
बस बढ़िया यार। तुम तो कहाँ यार, मजे कर रहे हो, तुम ट्रैक्टर वैक्टर चला रहे हो, बढ़िया बिल्कुल घूम रहे हो मजे से हैं।
Yes. Yes, Kabir.
यस सर।
What are you were talking about? तो हमें बता दो.
सर आई थॉट यू लेफ्ट सर, सो आई वाज
Sorry,
with my
sorry to say that
friends,
the
sir, because
internet.
we haven't
हाँ
met.
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. प्लीज जो भी आप बात करें आप अकेले में करें, ठीक है? नॉट ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म, ठीक है?
सॉरी सर, सॉरी सर।
कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है. सो आई विल I think the screen is shared to all. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are discussing about the graphical packages. So in graphical package, there are different important concepts of geometric transformation that we need to discuss. Okay. So in that, why these transformation are so important? Because these play an important role in during the construction of your model, during the computer aided design work, and also for viewing of the model. Okay, once your drawing is complete, once your model is complete, you can also use these transformation techniques for viewing your object from different location, from different directions. Okay. Also, for seeing the orthographic views, the perspective views, we are using all these techniques, transformation techniques, to good effect. Okay. In addition, the model itself can be rotated, can be scaled down, can be scaled up, can be reflected, can be mirrored. So all these important commands that we use in computer aided design all are based on some transformation techniques that are running behind your computer. Okay. So these are some mathematical techniques. Okay. These are some mathematical, or you can say a matrix formulation is there, which are running in the background of the computer, and with one just click of mouse, we are rotating our object, we are scaling our object, we are mirroring our object, okay, without knowing the background transformation techniques. So that's why these techniques are very important to us when we are studying the computer-aided design. So in geometric transformation, an object is generally created by that is stored in the database in the computer, which represents the object is changed. When we change the data stored in the database, when we create an object, some important informations are stored, and when we are changing this data that are stored already, so then the model itself is changed, its viewing is changed, its location is changed, its different orientations are changed accordingly. Now the changes in orientation, size and shape are accomplished with geometric transformation only, that actually alter the coordinates position of the objects, the coordinates in space, okay, by performing certain mathematical operations onto it. This is generally the geometric transformation. What we do generally is we are just mapping one coordinate system onto some other coordinate system or to the coordinate system of the object. Okay? Now, why geometrical transformation are used? These are some of the main points why we are using geometrical transformation. They are a model for the purpose of viewing it. They are used to the same purpose. They are used to express the location of objects, because we are talking about the coordinate positions. Then the location of objects are also given by these transformation only. Okay, as you can see in this figure, here there are two objects, the object 1 and object 2. We have taken a common reference, that is the point shown. One moment, please. Yes, this is the first point, and this is the second reference point. Okay, then to coincide these 2 points, what we have to do, we have to take the object 2 nearer to the object 1, that is seen here. Okay, so for rotating or translating this object 2 to object 1, we are performing geometric transformation only. Okay, now the third point is they are used to view an object from different positions and directions. Okay, the fourth point is they can be used to perform the important transformations such as translation, that is also known as movement of the object. Rotation can be performed, scaling, up scaling and down scaling both. What we do with the zoom in the mouse itself in the computer aided design, when we zoom, the objects get bigger. When we zoom in, zoom out, then objects get bigger and lower accordingly. Now this operation is performed by geometric transformation transcale. Okay, this is transcale is the command that is generally running in the background of the computer, and mirror also. So these are all done by geometric transformation only. The fifth point is they can also be used to obtain orthographic and perspective views of a model that I have just discussed. The last point is geometrical transformation with the help of kinematic analysis can be used to create animation of any object. You have seen animation of different objects because we want to see how they will be working in the actual conditions. So by performing the kinematic analysis, by seeing the motion, by seeing the velocity, okay, we can see how the object is actually running in the actual condition. So all these are done with the help of geometrical transformations only that are running in the background of the graphics. So this is just an introduction why we are using geometric transformation, why we are talking about geometric transformation. Now, why we need this, why we need geometric transformation, why we are saying that we are mapping the coordinate onto the coordinate of the objects. Okay, why we are doing this? So in CAD, generally we use three type of coordinate system. The first one is model coordinate system, that is MCS. The second one is the world coordinate system, that is WCS. And the third one is the screen coordinate system, that is SCS. Okay, so first we'll talk about the model coordinate system. As you can see in the diagram itself, as you can see here, the MCS can be defined as the reference space of the model with respect to which all the model in the geometrical data is stored. It is the coordinate system of the model itself, not of the screen, not of the all model systems. It is the coordinates or the reference of only the model, only the individual model. It is the coordinate system of individual model. Okay, the model we created, it is the coordinate system of that individual model only. So that is known as model coordinate system. The origin, as this is the model coordinate system, the origin can be chosen by user that is working on it. The second one is the world coordinate system. As we have seen that each object has its own model coordinate system, so we need a common coordinate system that is combining all the models that are created at once. Okay, suppose we are creating 2 or 3 objects simultaneously, then we need a common reference system to define or to scale all the models that are created at once. So in case of multiple objects in the same working space, there is a need of world coordinate system which relates each model coordinate system to each other, okay, with respect to the orientation of the world coordinate system. So this is just a reference, okay. Suppose we are creating 3 objects, so each 3 object has its own model coordinate system, okay. But for defining each object with some reference, we need another coordinate system, another x, y, z axis. So for that, for defining the dimension of these 3 objects, okay, from a common reference, we need a world coordinate system, that is your x, y, z as shown here, okay, in the diagram itself, okay. Now the last one is the screen coordinate system. That is very important. Screen coordinate system is what? In contrast to these 2 coordinate systems that we have just discussed, it is the 2-dimensional device dependent coordinate system. That means our computer screen has its x, y, and z axis, that is known as screen coordinate system. That means whose origin is located at the lower left corner of the graphics display. That means our laptop or our desktop on which we are working, at the extreme left corner, the origin of x, y axis, z is actually perpendicular to our user side. Okay, so this is the screen coordinate system, a transformation operation from model coordinate system coordinates to the screen coordinate system coordinates is performed by software before displaying the model views and the graphics, basically. Okay, so the model coordinate and screen coordinates are generally performed by the software itself before the model is displayed to you. As you can see in the diagram, that is known as the screen coordinate system. Okay? So all the coordinates are based on these in a screen coordinate system. So now, when we are viewing any object or that we created or any model that we created on the software itself, why we need this geometric transformation is we are viewing, the user is viewing. Okay, so we need all the coordinates, all the coordinate system to be transformed in viewing transformation, viewing coordinate system. We want how we want to view. So the model will come according to that. Okay, as discussed, that are in word coordinate system. Before these objects description can be projected to the view plane, they must transfer to the viewing coordinate system. We are viewing, the user are viewing on the laptop or the desktop itself, or be converted to that system. Okay, so the view plane or the projection plane is set up perpendicular to the viewing axis. Basically, the world coordinate position in the first viewing coordinate, then viewing coordinates are projected onto the view plane. So what it does, the world coordinate positions are first converted into the viewing coordinates, and then the coordinates are projected onto the view plane. It is just simple as that. First, what happens? The models is created in coordinate systems. So the position of the coordinate system are the viewing coordinates converted to the viewing coordinates, and then the viewing coordinates are projected on the viewing plane. The transformations are doing just that. So the part which is already produced on the computer, that is on world coordinate system. So the positions of each point of the model is first converted to the viewing coordinates, and then the viewing coordinates are projected onto the viewing plane. So the geometrical transformation are doing just that only. Okay. So before going to the mathematical representation of the different types of geometric transformation, you will see the representation of how the points and lines are represented in the mathematical form. Okay. So as you
Sir,
can see,
excuse me, sir.
yes,
Sir,
please.
सर एक्चुअली इस सेमेस्टर हमारे में मॉडल डिजाइन करने के लिए सर क्या कैटिया सॉफ्टवेयर?
ये कैटिया सॉफ्टवेयर है एंड एनालिसिस के लिए एनसिस है.
ओके सर.
Okay. So the representation of points, we are considering a point in space. Okay, we are only considering the two-dimensional point. So in space, the position or the coordinates of that point will be x, y. Okay, the P is a point, so the coordinates will be x, y. So a point will be represented by a position vector P, whose coordinates are x, y. So in matrix form, they can be expressed as in row form. See the cursor, the red light where I am moving it. The x, y is known as the row vector. Okay, because the positions are aligned in a row manner. ठीक है, the positions are aligned in a row manner. हम x, y इसको नीचे की तरफ भी लिख सकते थे ऐसे, x और then उसके नीचे y. ठीक है, we are writing this as in the row form. Okay, so that's why these are row vectors. We can use row vector as well as column vector. That is totally dependent on you. ठीक है, आप कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं. आपको रो की फॉर्म में यूज करना है, यू कैन यूज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ रो. आपको कॉलम की फॉर्म में यूज करना है, यू कैन यूज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कॉलम वेक्टर्स आल्सो. ठीक है, so the points are represented in the matrix or in the row vector form as x, y, and in the three dimension, the same point where the z axes are also included can be shown in the form of x, y, and z. This is the row vector form only. Or now, alternatively, the points can be shown by column vector as well. Column vector, here the matrix, in matrix, थोड़ा सा पढ़ लेना पहले से, थोड़ा बैकग्राउंड एक बार ले लेना मैट्रिक्स का. अगर जिसको पता है, दे नो दैट दिस इज द टी मींस द ट्रांसपोज. ट्रांसपोज मतलब होता है इफ दिस इज अ रो वेक्टर, देन इट विल बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू द कॉलम वेक्टर. So this xy actually its meaning is x जो है ये ऊपर है and y नीचे in the column vector form. ठीक है. Similarly for x, y and z respectively. ये चीज सबको समझ में आई. रो वेक्टर की फॉर्म में क्या है, एक्स वाई हमने रो की फॉर्म में लिख दिया है, एंड कॉलम वेक्टर क्या है, हमने एक्स वाई का ट्रांसपोज कर दिया. ट्रांसपोज का मतलब है ऊपर नीचे, दैट मींस एक्स ऊपर है एंड वाई नीचे होगा आपका. ठीक है. दिस इज द कॉलम फॉर्म. जैसे ये आप देख सकते हैं. But the position here also is given in the row form. The vector is represented in column form, but the position here is represented in the row form because x and y, they are written here in the row form, x2 and y2. Now the formulation of any line or formulation of any point can be how we can display the formulation of any point and any line we are seeing here. Now the transformation make use of data stored in the database or frame buffer. We have seen that modification of this data results in modification of display. We have also discussed about that. Now consider this figure. Consider this figure in XY. Okay. As we are seeing that a point P1 is there, which is at x1 distance from origin and y1 distance in the y-axis. Now there is another point which is P2, okay, which is x2 distance from x-axis from origin and y2 distance from origin in the y-axis. Okay, and while joining these 2 points, we create a line. Okay, so P1, P2 will be a line. So as we are taking this example, point P1 can be expressed by a one row 2 column matrix such that, as you can see, this is P1, x1, y1. So we are representing the point P1 in the form of row vector. Okay? This is a row vector because we are positioning x1 and y1 in the row form, not in the column form. Column form होता तो x1 के नीचे y1 यहाँ आ जाता. ठीक है? ऐसे आता x1 और y1 यहाँ पे, और यहाँ आ जाता फिर x2 और y2. ठीक है? So this is a row representation of any point. Is this clear to everyone? अभी कोई डाउट है इसमें रो रिप्रेजेंटेशन और कॉलम रिप्रेजेंटेशन में?
नो सर.
ठीक है, मैं अपन धीरे धीरे चलेंगे, कोई जल्दी. ठीक है, मैं बता दूंगा. ठीक है, समझना बहुत जरूरी है. दिस इज द रो रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ अ पॉइंट. नाउ हाउ अ लाइन कैन बी रिप्रेजेंटेड इन द सेम फॉर्म. As you can see, the line is a combination of these 2 points. So we are representing x1 and y1. This is the row form of first point. Now the second position, that is P2 point, the position will be x2 and y2. So we are again representing this in the row form. Okay? We are representing this in the row form. So the total line can be represented in the matrix form as x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay? Now the manipulating of these data of this matrix would result in modification of this display. On the model itself, when we are working on the software itself, we are seeing this point, and if we are changing this point data, that is x1, y1, x2, y2, then the complete representation or display of this line will change. Now we'll see how one by one how this is changed. Okay, how we are changing the data and how this representation is changing in the display itself. Now we are taking an example. A mathematical operation of the form shown below can be done to achieve a new line. When we are achieving, or if we have to create a new line, what we have to do? This L dash is a representation of a new line and L is a representation of the old line. So what we are doing to changing this data of old line L, we are multiplying this with some transformation matrix. Okay, this is the important thing. We are multiplying or maybe adding for scaling we are adding, ठीक है. So for changing the old line represented on display, we are multiplying the old line vectors with the transformation matrix. The value of transformation matrix depend on the kind of transformation we need. Okay, either we need scaling. Okay, either we need reflection or rotation. So it depends. The value of the transformation is depend on the kind of operation we are using. So the geometric transformation should be unique. This is for the line, and similarly for a new point, what we can do, E star is the position of a new point. That is E star, if we want a new point or we want our old point to be changed in the display itself, what we'll do, E star is a new point, then we will again multiply the old point position with transformation matrix. Okay? Yes, किसी कोई डाउट है क्या?
सर एक बार पिछली लाइन आप दोबारा समझा देंगे क्या?
हाँ, मैं कह रहा हूँ, हम स्टार्टिंग में अभी हमने लाइन की बात की, तो हम ये कह रहे हैं कि when we are producing or we are changing the display of our old line that is represented by L, then L dash is our new line display. ठीक है, उसी लाइन को हमने दूसरी तरह से हमें डिस्प्ले करना है. So what we are doing here, we are multiplying our old line positions with the transformation matrix. This transformation matrix value generally depends on the kind of operation we need to perform on a line. Either we need the line to scale down, that means हम बड़ा करना चाहते हैं उस लाइन को, हम उसको रोटेट करना चाहते हैं, ठीक है, हम उसको रिफ्लेक्ट करना चाहते हैं with some axis. So the value of this transformation matrix generally depends on the kind of operation we want to perform. But for changing the display, for changing the position of the line, we need to multiply the old line position. हाँ. Yes.
सर जैसे ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन एक लाइन है पी एक्स मैट्रिक्स में x इंटू वाई, एक्स कॉमा वाई.
हाँ.
और सर उसका जब ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन कर दिया सर उसी लाइन के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करके, तो सर वो
उसी लाइन के साथ लाइन जो है हमारी वो है एक्स वाई. ठीक है, लाइन जो है वो है, हमने ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन सपोज ले लिया ए बी सी डी. ठीक है, ए बी सी डी ले लिया हमने. ठीक है, सो अभी हम देखेंगे आगे, हम देखेंगे उन ए बी सी डी की क्या क्या वैल्यू होगी. ठीक है, अगर हमें स्केल करना है तो ए बी सी डी की अलग अलग वैल्यू होगी. ठीक है,
ओके सर.
ठीक है, इसकी वैल्यू अलग अलग होगी हर ऑपरेशन के लिए. अभी हम देखेंगे आगे. ये ओनली आई एम शोइंग दी रिप्रेजेंटेशन. हम करने क्या वाले हैं, बस वो अभी शो कर रहा हूं मैं. सिमिलरली फॉर अ पॉइंट ऑल्सो, अगर हमें पॉइंट हमारे पास है एक्स वाई ओनली. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स को हम मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे उस एक्स वाई जो ओरिजिनली है हमारे पास, तो हमारे पास न्यू पोजीशन आ जाएगी उस पॉइंट की. ठीक है, हम हर ऑपरेशन में हम लोग यही करने वाले हैं. वी आर ओनली मल्टीप्लाइंग और एडिंग द ओल्ड पोजीशंस और ओल्ड वेक्टर्स विद द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स. बस यही करने वाले हैं हम. सो दैट मीन्स द न्यू पोजीशन ऑफ एनी पॉइंट or any line is a function of old position of line or a point or a curve or a solid, कुछ भी हो सकता है, and the transformation parameters. ठीक है, इस दो चीजों का फंक्शन है हमारा न्यू जो हम पॉइंट लेंगे, न्यू पॉइंट जो हम बनाएंगे या न्यू लाइन जो हम पोजीशन उसकी देंगे, वो फंक्शन किसका है, पुराने पोजीशन का लाइन या पॉइंट या कर्व की और ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन पैरामीटर्स का. ठीक है, दो ही चीज है क्योंकि यहाँ. सो द न्यू पोजीशन इज अ फंक्शन ऑफ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन पैरामीटर 1. द सेकंड वन इज द ओल्ड पोजीशन ऑफ लाइन और अ पॉइंट. सो दिस वी हैव सीन द वैल्यू ऑफ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स डिपेंड ऑन द काइंड ऑफ ऑपरेशंस टू बी परफॉर्म. नाउ इन कंप्यूटर एडेड डिजाइन, ज्योमेट्रिक ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन is 2D and 3D. We will discuss both. First, we will deal with 2D geometric transformation, then we'll go for 3D geometric transformation. Now, this is very important. What are the different types of geometric transformation? First, translation is there, in which we move our object with some distance. Okay. Now, the second one is scaling. We generally increase the size of the object or decrease the size of the object. The third one is the rotation, in which we rotate our object in counterclockwise direction or clockwise direction, depending on the angles. The fourth one is the reflection. We reflect our object or mirror our object with respect to some reference. It may be x-axis, it may be y-axis, it may be origin. And the fifth one is the shearing, where we change one axis with respect to another, but the other axis do not change. Okay? So these are the 5 geometric transformation that we are going to perform in the upcoming classes. Okay, I think this is for today. I think that is enough. 11:40 is there. 11:40 हो गए. आगे हम ट्रांसलेशन अभी नेक्स्ट क्लास से पूरा स्टार्टिंग से करेंगे. ओके, अभी तक किसी कोई डाउट था क्या? हम नेक्स्ट क्लास में अपना 2D ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन स्टार्ट करेंगे. मैं अभी बीच में
विजुअलाइज करना थोड़ा सा
विजुअलाइज करना अभी इजी हो जाएगा. जब हम आगे ट्रांसलेशन पढ़ेंगे तो आई थिंक विजुअलाइजेशन इजी हो जाएगा. जब सारे हम ज्योमेट्रिक ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन पे जाएंगे तो विजुअलाइजेशन इजी हो जाएगा. और आल्सो आई सी इफ देयर विल बी सम एनिमेशन ऑफ दीज, सो आई विल शो यू पीपल.
यस
ठीक है
सर, अगर एनिमेशन एंड वीडियोस.
हाँ, मैं कोशिश करता हूँ, नहीं होता तो बनाते हैं कुछ. ठीक है, एनी अदर डाउट?
सर ये जो पीडीएफ आप जिससे पढ़ा रहे हैं ये फाइल सेक्शन में दिखेगा हम लोगों को?
ये मैं कर दूंगा. एक्चुअली मैं यही वेट कर रहा था कि हफ्ता खत्म हो जाए, मैं अब कर दूंगा. सारी जो भी जितना भी मैंने पढ़ा है मैं सबकी कर दूंगा अभी, है ना?
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू सर.
ओके, हाँ, और कोई एनी डाउट?
सर ये जो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स हम लगा रहे हैं फॉर चेंजिंग 2D डायमेंशन, तो उसमें वो हम ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स वो होगा जो हम चेंज होगा, जो चीज चेंज हो रही है वो उसमें आ जाएगा. लाइक जो एक्स डायरेक्शन में जो चेंज हो रहा है, वाई डायरेक्शन में जो चेंज हो रहा है, वो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशनल मैट्रिक्स में आ जाएगा.
यस, जो हम चेंज करना चाहते हैं वो आएगा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स में. सपोज कि मैं अपना एक ऑब्जेक्ट को मैं स्केल करना चाहता हूँ, मैं बढ़ाना चाहता हूँ. ठीक है, तो मैं वहां पे कुछ वैल्यू ऐसी दूंगा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स में कि जब मैं मल्टीप्लाई करूं अपने ओल्ड पोजीशन से, है ना, जो कि मेरा P है, ओल्ड पोजीशन से जब मैं मल्टीप्लाई करूं तो जब मेरे पास P स्टार मल्टीप्लाई होके आए तो वो कुछ स्केल ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाए जब मैं मल्टीप्लाई करूं ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स से. तो कुछ ऐसा होगा, है ना? तो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स बेसिकली वो मैट्रिक्स है जितना हम चाहते हैं चेंज. ठीक है, अगर हम रिफ्लेक्शन चाहते हैं तो कितना एंगल का रिफ्लेक्शन चाहते हैं, वो वाली वैल्यू जो है वो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स में आएगी.
ठीक है,
जो P है वो ओल्ड है, जो P स्टार या P डैश है वो नया वाला है.
यस सर.
ठीक है,
हाँ सर.
जस्ट वेट 2 मिनट्स. हाँ, कोई और भी है? यस
सर, हम कॉम्प्लेक्स कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्यों यूज करते हैं सर ट्रांसफॉर्म करने के लिए? उनमें उससे इजी नहीं हो सकता सर?
already as the name suggests is very complex. When we go for, जब हम नॉर्मल जो अपना मैट्रिक्स है वो यूज करते हैं, नॉर्मल जो न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यूज हैं वो यूज करते हैं, तभी बहुत डिफिकल्टी आती है ना? तो कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर के लिए जब हम जाएंगे तो दैट विल बी वेरी हेक्टिक. इसलिए हम जो हमारा वाला पार्ट है उसमें तो नहीं करते हैं कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर के लिए. ठीक है,
सर आपकी आवाज कट गई सर और बीच में कनेक्शन भी चला गया था सर।
सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी। मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर को यूज करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है, ठीक है। तो जनरली वी आर नॉट यूजिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर हियर, ठीक है। ओके, just wait for 2 minutes. I'll be taking the attendance. Yes, thank you everyone.
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you.